All right, putting it all together. The first thing I'll put on is the snout. And this just gets better with practice, so this thing is going to go right here between the eyes. We'll add a little bit of stuffing. That's why we have so much room between the eyes. And so we're just going to start with the row right about there, just above round row 14. And we're just going to go back and forth between the body and the snout. So oopsie. All right. Just going to go right along that row where the eyes are. Like so, just going around, and you're going to add a little stuffing before you close it completely up. And I'll meet you there. You don't need a lot of stuffing, just enough to give it some keep it from laying too flat. We're just going across here and kind of doubling up where we need to. We're back at the beginning. Got a nice little snout there. And the lovely part about amigurumi is that you don't have to weave the tails in, you get to stuff it through the body. All right. There's a snout. Now we can add the ears. For the ears, I take this nice long tail that we have. We're going to attach it just above eye level. And so I'm going to look at him this way. And just kind of about the center of his body here. And then here's his eye level, so right about here is where we're going to start. Get it through. Get it where you want it. We went through the body, now we're going to go through the ear. And then we're going to come back through the body again. Back through the ear. And just go back and forth a few times until he's on there good and snug, and then tie it off. Once you have it on there nice and snug, we're going to tie our ends together. Make sure you got it where you want it and it looks good. Make another knot. I'm going to put one end. I'm going to go ahead and sew one end in. Or not sew it in, but tuck it away. So tuck it nice and close. Find a way through. Coming out the other side. I'm going to leave this for right now. I'll put my other ear on. So our other ear, we want to make sure this string right there, we're just gonna try to get it semi-symmetrical there. We're doing the row right above the eye, right here, and we want it let's try that to right about there. How's that look? I think we can make that work. The key is to just make a little stitch and then look at it. Make sure everything's lining up the way you want it to before you make your next stitch. Go through the body, then through the ear. Look. Going through the body. And then our ear. You got them on there good and snug. You can tie it off. One last look. Might be a little asymmetrical, but aren't we all? All right. Tuck in this one tail. Leave the other out for now. Now we're ready for some horns. All right, for the horn, I'm going to take this tail that's coming out of the center. I'm just going to roll it up to a little ball. I'm going to stuff it inside like that. And then we're going to put our horn just a row above our ear. Right about there. Just kind of put them right in the middle there. So we're just going to go through the body. Then I think I'm just going to grab the outside of the stitch. Go through the body, through the loop, through the body, through the loop, through the body, through the loop. The first one, it's not near as critical as the second one. All right, we're just going to go through the body a couple more times. And then you're going to bring it right down here to the ear. And this right behind the ear. And this is why I left the tail, so I could tie it to that little guy. A couple knots, and now you can stuff both your tails in. We're going to do the same on the other side. Now we're ready for our arms and legs. Start with an arm. We're going to put the arm in that. We're going to put our arm right below the ears. We got a little line going here, right below the ears, and then our leg is going to go right below it. So it's just going to be like that. I like to take start in the middle. Start with my tail right here. And we're just going to go through the body. Through the arm. Now if you want, just to make sure that your things are going in the right place, you can start the leg before you get too far with the arm there. I start him in the middle too, and I want the bottom of the leg to be just above our little bridged row right there where you can see the loops, that loopy row. So just going to anchor it by going through the body. Through the leg. Just work our way down. Well, it's pretty good. So just go back and forth. Now what I usually do is I go down the inside and kind of get you know, just kind of go right down in this next row over, so it kind of pulls that arm forward because you want them to be this way instead of like out this way. So if you kind of grab it, let me show you what I'm talking about. So if you, your next stitch, you come in here a little bit, and then go into the arm or leg a little bit. That's going to pull it closer, so it kind of hugs the body instead of flopping out there. Hopefully that makes sense. You do the same with the arm. Here's where we left off. Go through the body, like so. Get my hands out of the way. And we're going through the arm now, but we're coming up here a little bit. And we're going to go through the body like that, a couple stitches away from the arm, and by doing that, it pulls it forward. We're going to go in here. And we go in the body again. Out here. Now we've got our two tails end up together. We can tie those off. Obviously we're looking good. Now we'll do it the same on the other side. And lastly, we need to put his tail on. And I just usually put that right above the little ridge here. So like so. You can put a couple of stitches through the tail, go through the body. Through the tail. Through the body. Tie it to our other piece. Tuck that in. Voila! And what I did with this one, I just made one of the flowers from my hanging strawberry plant video, which I can link that in the description as well. And you can make a little flower and put it around its neck, or in this case I took made that same flower and just kind of stuck it on her head.